What is the greatest fast food chain in America? Well, if you were to ask me, an amateur food deleter and professional dumb, it's In-N-Out, a burger chain based out of California that is currently in 8 western US states. I was once a hater before even trying it, but now I am a believer. So to prove that it's the best fast food chain in America, I'm going to eat nothing but In-N-Out for the next 7 days for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The rules are I have to eat there 3 times a day. I can only consume food and drink that is from In-N-Out and only water outside of it. And I have to try something off their secret menu at least once a day. I will also be attempting the nearly impossible challenge of losing weight this week while eating 21 fast food meals, which will require me to exercise a lot. So follow along as I ravage In-N-Out for the next week and the local plumbing economy for much longer. Now, Cleveland, Ohio, where I'm from, has 0 In-N-Out locations. So my videographer Bill and I decided to hop on a plane to Phoenix, Arizona, and go to an In-N-Out in nearby Scottsdale where some of our friends live nearby. However, Frontier Airlines did not have the same goals in mind, apparently, as they canceled our flight out of nowhere 3 minutes before we were about to board. I won't bore you with the details on how I was feeling, but let's just say I was shitting my pants harder than I would be later this week. We had to rebook on American Airlines to Charlotte and then go to Phoenix from there. So instead of getting into Scottsdale the night before day 1 at 7 p.m., we got in the morning of at 3 a.m. Also, I forgot to mention we had dinner at Shake Shack in the Charlotte airport because it was the only thing open before our flight to Phoenix. So yes, I did have a burger meal before my week of having 21 additional burger meals.
All right, time to eat some burgers. Woo.
I woke up on day 1 feeling like I got hit by a brick, but after regaining consciousness, I sure was bricked up to get some In-N-Out. We ended up getting an Airbnb about a mile away from an In-N-Out in Scottsdale and no rental cars, so I could focus on walking and hit my usual goals of walking at least 10 miles a day during my eating challenges. I typically just enjoy filming on my iPhone, but since Bill is here, he likes doing more cinematic shit like this, I guess. And finally, after flying 2,500 miles across the country and risking our lives walking across the busiest intersection I've ever been on in my entire life,
All right, we just gotta do that 41 more times. That's the real challenge.
we got to In-N-Out. For my first meal, I decided to order the Double Double, which is basically just their double cheeseburger, a fountain drink, and their fries animal style. Animal style includes cheese sauce, their signature secret In-N-Out spread, and some grilled onions.
Come on.
I sat down and took my first bite and yep, confirmed this is the best burger ever. I think there's a lot of good burgers out there, obviously, but when I have In-N-Out, I don't ever feel like a piece of shit after eating it. Their animal style fries are good, but they do get a little soggy after they're out for a bit. I usually just prefer their regular fries with some ketchup.